No, some people. What the hell? Seriously? The thing just went. Even my blasted computer don't like hear the woman name. The thing just went, no, no, we don't want to hear anymore. Just lock it right. It just died. But anyway, okay, we are back. All right, so we're gonna talk about Andre Stevens and his return to YouTube now. Okay. So just bear with me. I'm just gonna line up that audio. Mighty God of Daniel, the sitting said, no, sir. I don't want to hear nothing more about that girl. Look off that. I'm never afraid. The over. I never see that yet. All right. So, yeah, so Andre says that he's going to be coming back to YouTube, guys. But it's going to be in 2024. So I'm just going to play a little of that video, of these videos, where he basically was going on about it, right? I heard a few things, the Obia Chang. I heard a few things in the live that kind of made me raise my eyebrow, but all right, hold on there. Hold on. No, I don't want to hear no music for my things.
African country you want me to live in. I believe I live in between on a hard drive. I don't get the hard drive, so I don't know if it's all of it. If you had it cut, I am not crying over spill milk anymore.
Hold on, I'm
or
pulling
triple
it up.
or quadruple.
Pulling it up, pulling it up.
As her happy success, that I was able to pick up the little that I have left and purchase my industrial stove with its oven.
All right, hold on. Ah, Jesus, everlasting music. Okay, here we go.
And I feel so good within myself that I was able to pick up the little that I have left and purchase my industrial stove with its oven. I don't think you guys understand how happy I am.
Pick up yourself, Wrenches. Thank you for coming back, yeah?
Nobody's going to steal my joy and my success.
Listen.
They have stolen and they have stolen a lot from me over the past 3 months. My happiness, my sustenance, my contentment. They will never get a dollar or a chance once more to just make me angry, upset, bitter, hurt. I got a word, and the word was from the book of Job. And when I look at my life as aromatic, and my apostle Kareem Gregory preached on Sunday the story of Job. Everything I have lost, will be returning in double or triple or quadruple portions. So I am no longer crying over spilled milk. I am not crying over spilled milk anymore. Me ball enough. One thing me ball enough.
Yes.
One thing say a big man like me ball enough. If you don't know say me ball enough, tell me say me ball enough. Me cry bad, you know.
Hey, chocolate and vanilla.
Bad me ball, you know. Me ball, you know. You don't see when me a ball and a holler and a whip. We all what them do to me. You see how when my YouTube channel come down?
No. Yes, I think that Andre has definitely cried enough. He has definitely gone through enough. They have taken away a lot, yes. But what I'm going to say is that I am still hearing in Andre's discourse, I am still hearing victimization. I am still not hearing accountability. You put too much faith in human beings. You handed over your entire livelihood to human beings. And this is where you made a critical mistake. That's what I want to hear you saying, Andre. Not just look what them do to me, because you did it to yourself. Where the YouTube monies and the fact that your channel is not owned by you is concerned. That's the part that I'm not hearing. But yes, for the rest.
If you had cut me, you couldn't find blood the way how. My spirit, my being numb. All of my intellectual property gone, you know. According to them, it is saved on a hard drive. I don't get the hard drive, so I don't know if it's saved or not.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Graduates, didn't I tell you? I said to you that I found evidence of the fact that the videos were hidden and not necessarily deleted. I also said that it is highly likely that they are doing this process so that they can download the videos, send it on either a USB stick or whatever, so that he can have back his content. So his content is whole. His content is whole. The question is, why is it that the content has not been handed over to him as yet? If it's on a hard drive, easily packaged and sent, why is it that he still has not received it?
But me now ball over no more spill milk. In a 1 year, 17 million people watch me content. In a 1 year. You know how much artists and other YouTubers start channel 10 years, 15 years ago, and until you can't find 2 million people watch them.
Facts.
In a 1 year, I did that. So when I look, I see how them destroy me and tear me down and cut me up and crab me up and dart me up, inject me up, sore me up, bruise me up. You hear me?
Yo, Andre, full of drama, you know. Nobody didn't do this sitting there, Andre. Lord Jesus. I get the point. He's being metaphorical, right? But still interestingly, you know how he came out fisticuff where the ex-producer was concerned. He never had no problem calling the ex-producer's name, cussing him dog rotten, right? But yet with this team of people, why hasn't he attacked them yet? Do you know why? Do you know why Andre has been so coy with his defense? Why it is that he has not come down on the head of grandma and the other person were in charge of that YouTube channel? Do you know why? Because they still have his content on a hard drive. So is it now a bargaining chip? Is it now a bargaining chip to keep him contained so that he does not viciously attack on his platform? Because you still have a handle while he's still holding a blade. So he has to contain himself. And even though he's clearly upset and clearly angry that his YouTube content has not been handed over, he can't behave like, you know, a Lego base. All right. See him Solinda, when you have your hand in a lion mouth, you have to take time, draw it out. Him can't behave like a Lego piece. Him can't dash it out without warning in no graduates. Him have to take him time.
And survive.
Lord, Andre and him music, me can't bother.
Lord.
I think that's all he said. Yeah, that's all he said. So that was that when it came to Andre and his YouTube channel and the fact that he thinks that in 2024 is when he's going to forward again. And it will be bigger and better and fully functional with him in control of it. One thing I did notice was when Andre was speaking about the fact that he's going to focus on building his profession, that he was very clear that he wanted to invest in himself. Now that's very smart. No YouTuber or social media personality should depend on social media money 100%. It isn't wise. If you manage to be able to make enough out of social media that you can live off that and have extra surplus, go and invest in a business. Set that up so that that is earning you money while you're on social media. So he plans to go into his catering industry, do his sauces and stuff for particularly coming up for Christmas. And he's also going to be investing in his brand, which is Premier Gentleman. Brilliant. And we do hope to see positive things come out of this for Andre. I just hope that he goes forward without the manipulation, without the recordings that are illegal and stuff like that, because he has done a lot for people and considers himself to be the voice of the voiceless, right? And if he truly is the voice of the voiceless, he needs to do so with ethics and morality behind him. So I did notice in his recent live, he received a call where people were expressing their opinions about certain activities that are happening in Jamaica. I don't want to say the word is the B word, but you know, things that were happening in Jamaica. And he said that, you know, somebody called in and said that they think it was government propaganda, that the government were deliberately instigating this in order to delay the elections. He was very clear in saying, is that your opinion? Because I don't think so, but is that what you think? This is an aside to Andre I've not seen before. Usually when he hears people say certain things, he would jump up and say, Bangara. You understand? Bangara, what you say? What? You know, the whole theatrics. I can't do it like him. But yes, baking too, that's right. He normally would have behaved like this, and he would have fanned the flame because it's a conspiracy theory that goes against the government that he's not for at all. But this time he was very cautious. So something tells me that there are lessons being learned. Let us keep watching and seeing what comes out of this. All right. Okay. The final thing I'm going to discuss, let's see, whether consciously or unconsciously, we're all creators of our situations. Absolutely. Yes. So we're gonna speak about very briefly, last, and by all means least. So not by no means, by all means least, we're gonna speak about the pastor. The pastor. Now, Jaja, I am not even going to play this man's video, right? But this pastor man come out again. This time, pastor man forward with a YouTube channel, you know, people. Man a turn YouTuber, you know. So him start up a YouTube channel, right? And he's claiming that he intends to go live in front of 99 Mountain View. He says he's going to go live there. And if anybody wants to dirt him, they're going to have to dirt him on the live. He claims that he has been getting threats to his life by people out of Mountain View. And he's coming up in their garrison, in their face, to show them that he is undirtable. Right? He said he's not going to go down the lane because the lane is a dead end. So I guess he have a little fear that's all. But he is going to go opposite upon the government road of 99 Mountain View and film him live and wait for the quangers them to come and dirt him. Like, seriously? Seriously? Yeah, again, exactly, Ingrid. Like, seriously. Now, I do not know who is advising this pastor, but I have a deep suspicion who it is. And pastor, if you are being advised by yet another social media personality who has clearly shown that them not really like the lady by 99 Mountain View, you need to be careful, because I have already advised the big platform holder that she should take this man very seriously. She should take his actions seriously, and she should not just leave it to the Lord. From the moment that I heard him issue threats against that woman's life, on his live, and issued threats in terms of wishing harm to her, the recent one being to threaten her with strokes. The moment I heard that, I said, why are you not being proactive? This man should have had an instant visit from the police. I don't know what is the system over there, in terms of injunctions, but certainly in a big foreign, anybody where I talk about them when turn up at your yard and all of that, you slap them with an injunction, them cannot come near you. You understand? And if that is the case, if they do turn up in your area, it's an instant arrest. Right? He is planning on stalking this lady to prove his point, and for the purpose of content. Now, even if he does not come down the lane, the fact that he is going to present himself opposite her house is threatening behavior. If this man turn up there, I truly hope that he is met with the full and brutal force of the law. For harassment, if only. How can you claim to say you're going to start a YouTube channel for the purpose of harassing this lady, who not even recognizing you or acknowledging you? This man is pathetic and a poor example of what is supposed to be spiritual leadership. Every time he comes on, like the last time I see the man himself, I apologize. But what he was doing was he was apologizing to his followers for his behavior, but he was not apologizing to the lady. He was not apologizing to her. He was apologizing to his followers for his behavior, claiming that Facebook made him do it. Once again, no accountability for their rubbish behavior. And to think that this person is a parent growing a child whose mother has passed on. That is also the parent of a boy who is going to grow up hearing his father use all kinds of derogatory statements, body shaming women constantly on his live as some kind of rebuttal. The way he handles conflict is so careless and irresponsible. And then claims to say that he is a man of God. I'll them something there, let me tell you something. You see, if that man was in a big foreign and him have him picnic on the live, him have him picnic in the background, and he's there talking about all kind of things about other women, because he was doing some interview and he was busy tearing down other women and calling them elephants and all sorts, right? That man would have had a visit from social services long time. You understand me? Because there is such a thing as emotional abuse and neglect. Now, this man plans to start a YouTube channel. He is capitalizing on his conflict with the lady. He is using that as an opportunity to harvest, no doubt, all the naysayers that's going to run over there because they're fast and friggin' foolish. Then when run go over there, go support this man because him a come for make money now. So what does that tell you? It was always his intention to blow up on social media on the back of this lady. He is yet another one that has chosen that pathway. But yet he fails to see that all whom have taken that pathway have ended up with very poor outcomes. Because until this lady proves to the world that she is in fact not a good person, she is fully supported and backed by her followers. Let's take a look. He's trying to get quick funds. Yep, sick and obsessed. He's no pastor. I would never call him a pastor. This is the thing, right? I was wondering that too. I even commented that her manager should get involved. I don't understand what's happening. Know your English grammar. I don't understand how it is that this is being taken so lightly. Because anyhow that man turn up at 99 Mountain View, beat across the road, fully robed, etc., right? Because him a try to prove a point so them can't dirt him and whatever. I don't even know who's told him. Who has told this man that he's going to get dirt? I don't know. But that is what he's saying, that he has been threatened. So he's going there in their face, in their space, to show them that them can't touch him. But if he does turn up, it should be a case of, listen, you are stalking and you are harassing me. And the police should be called. And the police should be called. Not, he can't go, well, I'm on the government road. I'm not down our lane. All them videos there should have been submitted long time. And I really hope she has done so. All those videos of him threatening her should have been submitted long time. Pending him turning up, that should have been the icing on the cake for him to get arrested. What happened to vengeance is mine, saith the Lord? What happened to all of that? Some of these Christians, they are so selective about the parts of the Bible that they perpetrate. So selective about it. Same, so one come up under one of my previous videos, and all they could talk about was how dreadful it is that this woman is doing what you call it, love connection. It is so dreadful. She had a love connection. Love connection encourage slackness, encourage outer extramarital affairs. It is fornication and blah 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 blah. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, I cannot. I did not delete it because I knew she was gonna see it. And you see when she see it, you see that live there? 99, come and tell me if I'm wrong. You see that live that you did? Where you started doing love connection for yourself? Tell me it wasn't inspired by that comment. Tell me it wasn't. Because me know how you operate to know. Sly. That comment, it really wound me up. But I left it there. And I said, you know what? I'm going to leave this right here. And the same, not the same night, but like a couple nights later, big platform come out and do love connection for yourself. But let me tell you this. This is where I find some of these Christians to be ridiculous, right? Because a lot of them are not thinking people, they are just led people. The construct of marriage, as we know it, is westernized, as we know it. The idea of the processes behind marriage is man-made, not God-made. Okay. There was a time when marriage could be had without going to a church. And there is still such a time. Like if you decide to go and get married in the council house or in a registrar's office. Don't have to necessarily get married in front of a church. There was a time when none of these things existed. And the moment that you committed to somebody, you were considered spiritually married. Not because things and times have progressed, it does not necessarily mean anything. Where God is concerned, you think that God will pay attention to certain things? As long as you're not being promiscuous and all over the place, if you're committed to one person, what is it? Why are you guys so hell-bent on finding evil where there is none? Love Connection is such a wonderful program. Do you know how many people suffer from isolation who struggle to find a quality partner? Do you know how many people are in need of love and cannot find love because they're either not confident enough or they have certain aspirations, and where they are, it's limited in terms of who they can meet? And here is a platform where people can connect and actually find a partner, and it has been done successfully. Some haven't been successful, but that's human relationships. But some have been successful and have even led to marriage. But una naga see the part there. I do not understand why it is that you've got these so-called Christians, and that include the pastor, who like to condemn other people, but yet when you look at their own behavior, it's filled with filth. All of you dirty rags, the ones who are pointing fingers and blaming other people, or judging and condemning other people, filthy rags, and for go see how them live, go see how them live. And some of the people them when I go to church, them had purer than the whole of put together. Purer than the whole of put together. Let's see. Then how you get your marriage state if you don't connect first? Exactly. People stick in their head. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. So true, God. People are too judgmental. My, I had that said discussion the other day. If you take a partner and are committed to each other, isn't that a union blessed by God? You better believe it is. Amen to that. Marriage is about legal appropriation of property. Remember that. Okay. That's why Western world, the Western civilization is pro-marriage, because it's about money. It's economically driven. Don't get it twisted. Okay, that's what that is. So he's attention seeking and wants to distract from cake sales. Jenny, I don't think it's that limited, you know, that the pastor wants to distract from cake sales. I genuinely don't think that's what it is. The pastor don't give two hoots about cakes. The pastor just hit the woman straight. Him just hate her. You understand? Him going like him no hate her, but him hate her. Him hate her. Right? Because through her exposure, or through the exposure of him as a result of him going to her house, he has been revealed for what he truly is, which is a deceptive individual. And I'm not talking about whether or not he's dishonest. I don't know if he steals money. I'm talking about deceptive in terms of his spiritual side, that he is not in fact a Christian that thinks logically, who approaches things peaceably. He is very cantankerous, and his mouth is very dirty. His mouth is filthy. His mouth is filthy, right? And no leader of a flock can operate like that. That man's a warmonger. You understand me? And you're supposed to have the peace of Christ upon you the moment you decide that you become a person of the cloth. Because him wear a robe. So he's still a man of the cloth. He may not be a priest, but that's what he is, right? And if you are supposed to be this role, people are supposed to be looking up to you. You are supposed to be an example of Christ-like behavior. None of those things apply. And every single one of them, when my ear come out and them depend God and hallelujah and this and that and praise his name and come we sing, praise our worship, and the wickedest people on social media. Wickedest people on social media, them there. You understand? I'm not saying there aren't exceptions. There are. Because there are some people who show a balanced picture, that they are God-fearing, that they love their Lord and stuff, but they are human and they make mistakes. It's the ones that go on like send them holy and dough. And really and truly, their agenda is messy. So I don't want you guys thinking that every single person that come out and do praise and worship are horrible. Because I know we run with things literally. You know, me not show no word for everybody. Me know who me I show me word for. Right? And I'm saying that those people who have got other agendas while doing that praise and worship business are wicked. That may I say. You understand? Let me take a look at some of the comments. I was a correction officer for 23 years. Big up yourself, Leggy. Hey. For 23 years, the inmates just study the Bible and Quran because they have a lot of time on their hands, and also for protection. Yes, yes. The Bible tells us about false prophets in these last days. The man is part of the cult. Which cult that? Excellent. Which cult? My observation, Christians believe that they know not. Knowing is experiential. Wow. That's a very deep comment. That is a very deep comment. All I'm going to say, people, is that this man is clearly going out of his way to capitalize on what's taken place. He's seen all the views that he receives when he bashes the lady, and all of the videos that have been done about him, the fact that he has been a topic. And he now wants to use that as an opportunity to build his platform and to earn some money off of it, like everybody else, which he's entitled to do. No qualms there. He's entitled to go out and start his own platform. But I am telling you that it is my deepest suspicion that he is under the guidance of another blogger. Whose agenda is not pure, but let's leave that where that is. You understand me? Let's leave that where that is. But anyway, guys, I know some of you are only just coming on the live. 249 of you on here now. Please like up the live. You guys know that I do not ask for anything other than for you guys to like up the live. Now, I'm about to play something. And when me I go play, me no want to pick me in the vicinity. I want to remove them. In the Friday, I want to remove them. No children can hear this one. Okay? No children can hear this one. Make sure that the children are far away from where you are, or you're putting on the headphones. Right? Okay. Make sure no little Christian people no their own, we can't take bad one because bad one got cheap right now. Right? Okay. I don't want anybody with a weak constitution taking in this content that I am about to put on. Okay. Declaration 18 plus. Okay. Adults only. This is not for everybody. But I want you guys to listen to a rant that I heard on TikTok. Okay. And it was during a live. But I'm not going to do that until I see my likes happening, guys. No, it's not fair. I cannot come on here and do all this work. Look, me end up I do a 2-part live tonight, Me have to go fix my thumbnail and say part 2 pan it. 2-part live me do tonight, people. Just because I have to come back, come chat to my graduates because I hardly go live. I wanna now give me the likes. I don't ask for super chat. I don't ask for pretty screen. Wanna like up the live. 252. I wanna can't give me a little like before me press play. Come on, man. Wanna do better than that, man. Come, man. Show me little ratings, man. Show me little ratings. When me see the likes, them go up, then me press play power me ear. Otherwise, me not press no play. Come on. Let me see the likes. Let me see the likes. Got me need to see at least 100 likes before my press play on this. At least 100 likes before I press play. Good afternoon, Rowena. Good afternoon. Big up yourself, Dre. Yes, like up the lives. Tell them loveless. I don't know what's going on. They can't be doing me like this. Right? And I have to like up the live. Big up yourself, Antoinette. Right? This so. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Come on, man. I'm gonna do some finger action. I saw on the finger weak. If I can't, somebody else this if I can't use on a finger, use on a thumb. I beg. Like up the live. All right, we're up on 92. Let's go. Let's go. We need 8 more to get to the 100 before I press play upon this. Because I am telling you, oh, how the mighty have fallen. You guys, when I press play on this, you guys are going to feel away. Like me did feel away when me hear it. Like her leave. No, ma'am, I run them still. But I want them to like it because at the end of the day, it increases the visibility. All right, we reached the 100. Big up on a nice clean self. All right, so I was over on TikTok today and I went and visited our dear Brit's page. My God. People, Brit was losing her head over there. When I said she was losing her head. So Brit came on the live, and when she came on the live, she put up a status on her page, and the status says, hold on, me did screenshot it. 1 second. The status, there's the screenshot. The status said, run the B-clat bag. Run the B-clat bag. That's what Brit puts in up. Run the B-clat bag. What that mean? What should I tell our followers them? No, please. No, beg you. No, I appreciate all right. Heart I love. Put gifts. Run the B-clad bag. I want my girl pin on her life. Poor Brit. I feel for her because I really was turning around. Listen, when I tell you that I was a huge Brit fan, you guys who follow me on Facebook will know I have been posting Brit actually helped grow my page because I used to post so much of Brit stuff. But I do not understand why it is, right, that the followers do not challenge Brit when she does certain things. Instead, they come on and insult her, but they don't encourage her to do certain things. And so she became very cocky, very arrogant, very disrespectful, very, you know, when somebody get complacent with their greatness, when you get complacent with your greatness will go. You will lose it. You will lose it. It's like if you have a talent and you take your talent for granted and you do not grow your talent will go. You understand me? So when she put this up now, I said to myself, but that's a bit out of order. Or you have to tell your people them for run the what's it not clot bag and whatever. And there is no humility in it. Of course, they took to her in the comments, you know, people. She gets out of control and very disrespectful. Boy, may I tell you, they took to her in the comments, you know, people. The girl get cuss. And them go there and them start cuss her and tell her, say she flap and blah, blah, blah. And this was the result. Listen.
I can blind you guys. I'm pretty sure. I can make you wish to unsee stuff. Make you wish you unsee stuff. I can do that. So I appreciate people when they have manners and nice here. And trust me, I can get worse. I can get very worse. Very, very worse. You have not seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. I am always ready to go with you guys. Know that. You see, when I see people trying to pull me down so many times, it tells me it's time for me to be rough and cut the fucking bullshit and cut the hypocrisy. See, when you see me have 11 accounts, why you think that is? This dusty bitch come over my shit every time and pull down my accounts. For what? Every time I get famous, they're not going to pull it down now because they don't see me hitting 6K, 5K, 8K. As soon as that goes up, that's when they want to push me down again. That's the only time they find me, when I get some views. When I don't got views, me and them a friend. When I get some views, me and them is no fucking friend. So you know what I tell them before I get the views? Go suck your mother and do what you do. Just know so me I go do what I do same way. You can't stop me. Greatness is inevitable. I'm done talk. I don't care what you want to say, brother. Because you never say nothing when you remove my account, you know. You never say nothing when you don't want to hear go suck your mother. I don't want to hear nothing from you, you know. Because when it comes to bombs and remove my account, you know, batty boy, you know. When it comes to bombs, you remove my account for no reason, you know. I leave you get 3 ban pam my big account, you know. I remove the permanent ban pam the second ban, you know. I fool them. Bad mind them. And then when they see me over here, so you want to come over here, come type flap. Go suck your mother, girl. You're lucky to see 100K over here, suck. You're lucky to me even get back on. Go suck with no mother and move. I every day me get to the feet. I every day me get worse. To one day me shitting on the face with you and showing this I'm now ramp with no. Every day me get worse. And every day me get worse. And every day me not bed. So every day my mother.
Did Brit just say every day she doesn't bathe? Oh my God. Anyway.
Yeah, every day me get mother. So come. Blood clot, come. You wake up every morning, you wonder, God, why you not bless me? You see where you come over my life every day for the wall me done. For what? Me I come over for you and call what I done. Me I come now which part only there. I tell people say, don't give them no money, don't buy them no wig, don't buy them no ear. Me I call them and I say, if bitch a owe no gear no money, where you come over here and do that for? How you man? Look on the bumper clock, girl. To look on her ear look decent. Come talk about celebrity. Me is no bumper clock celebrity. Me is a survivor. A stuck on the mother and lift up. Me is no celebrity, I saw. No celebrity not there, I saw. So move. And go on. Man, if you come in, if you come in, no respect. None don't deserve no respect from me. No. None. Respect is earned. I only no earn mine. Fuck you. See him where only remove me and say fuck me. I see him when me there by yesterday and say fuck you back. Fuck you back.
My God. All right. So that was the bangarang, right? Let's set the bacchanal aside and just look at what's happening with Brit, right? She is her worst enemy, her own enemy, to be honest. And the way, I'm not saying that people don't come on her platform and torment her, because I've seen it. I've seen it many times. They come on there and they torment her. They do it. But you don't understand, Rowena. Remember, you're not a TikTok person, sweetheart. This segment is for the TikTokers. This segment's for the TikTokers, right? But basically, she came on and she put that statement, run the B-clot bag, meaning that everybody for Lego their money and buy gifts and gear. But it was said in such an arrogant way that people were like, don't give her any money. She's disrespectful. She's rude. She's disrespectful. Don't give her any money. Don't gift her. So when they started doing that, this was the result. So she started cussing off everybody and saying that they come over there and tear her down and stop her, basically stopping her from making progress, right? She also commented that there are people who deliberately target her pages to take it down when she starts to get all the views. So it's, you know, I've been witnessing her be like this more and more because she seems to be in a very dark place since that whole thing where she was attacked for the watch that she wore to the party and that was stolen. Well, it wasn't for the watch, but her behavior caused her to get beat up on stage and stuff like that, right? Because she was drunk. And she has kind of spiraled since then. She did her treat and she thought, and this is a very good example of never do things for charitable causes just to get props. Don't do it for kudos, okay? She did that charity where she spent $1 million. And she thought that by doing that back to school event, she would have gotten more ratings and more respect. And it didn't happen. Because it was after that she got the whole beat up thing. It didn't happen, right? And she thought that she felt regret. She even spoke about it on a live and said, listen, I've done this, and you would think that despite doing this, that they would give me some respect, and I get none. I still get called crazy and all of that kind of things. It's better I had kept my $1 million, and I still would have been $1 million richer and still get the disrespect. So at the end of the day, when you position yourself so that you are dependent on gifts to live, and this is what's happening to Brit. This is why I say to you, no platform holder, no social media personality should 100% depend on social media to feed you. This is an example of somebody who has done that. And when you fall from greatness, meaning that you've fallen from popularity, or you've lost your page and you have to rebuild yourself, you're left without a bag. So if you have no money, you become bitter, miserable. You start to watch other people ranking and all of that because they still have their established followers and gifters, and it brings a dark spirit to you. Whereas if you had something else going on the outside, it wouldn't matter too tough. You knew it would take time to rebuild. Now, the amount of money that's passed through this girl's hands, and she hasn't taken that money and invested it. Okay, she's built her house out of it. We know this. But she hasn't taken it and invested, because house is there. You're living in it. I did money. It's only I make money for you if you're rent it out. You understand me? But I'm saying that you haven't taken money to set yourself up with a store, to run a business somewhere. With all that money that you've had, I sure as hell would not. I sure Legit, I laugh. I sure as hell would not take $1 million and go do no damn charity when I know I'm broke without it. You understand? Meaning that I gotta go build that money all over again, and I don't have money turning over for me. Later on in that live, she started to kind of explain why she was chipping. Her head was chipping. She went on talking about the fact that she has a lot of money tied up in PayPal. And because PayPal doesn't work in Jamaica, she's having to depend on other people to pull that money out of her PayPal account and send it to her. And these people who are wiring the funds to her, however they're doing it, they're wanting a higher and higher percentage cut for themselves, to the point where she's saying they even want more than what she has. So she has nobody to help her to access her money that is tied up in PayPal, because PayPal, you know, PayPal don't work in Jamaica generally. Let's look at some of the comments. I don't think she's a stable person. Brit is stable. Brit is stable. Brit has a whole history of trauma, you know, including rape and all kinds of things. She has a whole history. You have to humble yourself even when you go up the ladder. This is exactly the reason why I wanted to play it. Thank you for nailing that. Humility is so important as you rise. When you lose your humility, don't expect that you are going to be treated the same. The love and the adoration will start to wane and waver. And as that happens, you will notice a big shift in the support that you are facing. Do not get caught up in your own status as you rise, because that's the moment that gotta shine upon you, you know. And when you're getting that high visibility, that popularity, that glory, where your name is on everybody's tongue, that's your moment. And it's a moment that you must grab with both hands, because you know how many people get one moment, and you know how rare it is to get 2 moments. And then if you go get 3 moments, you're lucky beyond belief. Look at Gully Bop. When you mismanage the good tidings that God give you, the rewards that God give you, because blessings is rewards, He will take it away. You understand? And Brit is not facing the fact that she needs to rebuild, and she needs to rebuild positively. It is not the first rant like this. It's not the second. She come out strong like this against the followers all the time these days. An unstable or disturbed mind is very unpredictable. Positive today, negative tomorrow. Absolutely, pray for her. I will listen and get the understanding. Is she the one who returned Nicki Minaj gift? Yes, but I don't think it was a case of returning the gift. I think she just gifted her as a thank you because she showed her love. So she went and showed back Nicki Minaj's platform some love. It was in poor taste, because it looked like you give me some biggie back. So that's how it looked, but I don't think that was her intention. Okay. She's not business oriented and maybe needs some direction. Absolutely. But apparently she doesn't know the difference. I'm going back on the too much for this to take advantage of her. Dean Brown, your comment was confusing, so that's why that was deleted. Remember, the rules of head teacher case class is to stick to the name that's being discussed. Okay, so if we're focusing on Brit, don't bring up anybody else's name. We're focusing on Brit. All right, so as I'm saying to you, that there are several examples of these kind of characters on social media who rise to fame, They are the content creators. They're not bloggers. They are content creators. Content creators depend on the fame of others. And the reason why when they fall from grace, they don't rise again very quickly is because they have had characteristics that show that they're getting arrogant, narcissistic, entitled to support and gifts and monetary rewards and stuff like that. The ones who have kept humble, even when they've fallen from grace, be it because of personal scandal, think about the Carters. When they rise again and they rise comfortably because, okay, they've gone through their rocky road. It's a personal thing, but they've come out on the other side, still loved, still adored by their fans because they have not thrown dirty water in the face of their fans. You understand me? And they've stuck to them. But the ones who have always shown us that, listen, you know how much time Brit gets some gift on our platform and Brit would have never look and say thank you because it's small. She does this when you kind of, probably if you do a few hand heart or, you know, she might do, and then she move on. But she does not acknowledge anything less. She get roses, she don't acknowledge it. If it's anything little bit and she's in the mood for a lion, God help you. She now go say thanks. I have gifted, I used to gift her. And then when I saw that attitude, I said, hell to the no. Because my good money now got get dashed on my face like it is nothing. I go on Kizzy's platform and I give Kizzy. And Kizzy say, big up yourself, Kay. Big up yourself, head teacher. She does that. Right? And it's not no big, massive gift. So the attitude that you bring to the platform is what's going to determine whether or not people stay and support you. And a lot of those people who are endorsing her behaving like that, they're not for her. Don't they see that she's struggling with her numbers? Sometimes I go on that live and it's like 150 people, 200 people are watching. That never happened in that history yet from when Brit was famous and popular. It's the same thing when it comes to Andre Stevens. Notice his followers aren't going anywhere. Anywhere. Because regardless of how he may treat his team or whatever issues with his team, when it comes to his students, he always acknowledge them, big them up, make them feel nice. There's an art to it. Don't ever feel that you're too big to say thank you. Don't ever feel as though you are too up there to acknowledge the smallest gift. Because every mickle make a muckle. And if you end up as a content creator and you are generating so much funds, don't sit on your backside and do nothing with that money for yourself. Invest it. Don't just blow it on frivolous things or give it all away on charity and then you have nothing left for yourself. See, Andre said the little money that he was able to put together, he used it and he bought his industrial stove. So at least it's going into investing into something that is going to build his future career. Be wise with how you handle your finances as a platform holder and certainly as a content creator that depends on popularity. You feel run your business alongside that. And that is why so many people are so envious and bad mind about the big platform lady, because they see that she has spun businesses out of a social media space, and some of them barely a struggle to manage one business, much less more than one. Anyway, guys, I've spent ages with you tonight. I think this is probably the longest live I've done, and it's probably because I'm in two parts because Zoom decided to kick me off because Zoom fed up to hear the girl about the girl. And then Zoom said, no, you know what, you don't know about the mad girl there. So it kicked me off. So this is the longest I've been with you for ages. You know, I'll try to come live once a week, but just like I said, Head Teacher K has her own business. So during the week, sometimes I'm very, very busy, which is why you'll see me do more podcasts than lives. But I will try at least to dedicate a day out of the weekend with my graduates. But if I don't want more relaxed chit chat, do not forget to follow me on Facebook. So there are two pages. There's the Head Teacher K page on Facebook, and there's the backup page, which is the Class with Head Teacher K. I am now going to do the lives, the relaxed chit chat lives on Class with Head Teacher K. And then I share it to the Head Teacher K regular page. But I post on there very often. Okay, because those ones I don't have to do no show, which is what, the graphics and everything. It's just me. All right. Anyway, guys, big up on the nice, clean stuff. I am off. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Happy Festive Friday. And talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye-bye.